the ISA-1 Digital, the classic Focusrite Mic Pre, and simultaneous DI. Now with class-leading stereo ADC as standard.
We're here at the AES show in New York 2011 on the Rupert Neve design stand to look at the new Portico 2 stereo bus processor, and Hutch is here to talk us through it. Hutch.
Hi. This is sort of the follow-up to the Portico 2 channel strip. Similar technology, all high voltage rails, plus and minus 36 volts, all discrete, all Class A, all original op amps. Pretty much state-of-the-art as far as we can figure.
Okay.
This is based on Rupert's earlier compressors. Similar lineage to the Portico, except it's the bigger, beefier, younger brother. We've added a few things compared to the original Portico. For example, we've added the blend control. We've added a peak RMS switch. It's a little bit tricky because it works on RMS below 250 hertz and peak above.
Okay.
So you don't get the modulation distortion, you get the best of both worlds.
Okay, that's clever.
We do have the 250 hertz side chain filter as well. Side chain insert, 1/4 inch jacks on the back panel. Like the previous compressors, we have the feed forward, feed back, which is very, very popular. And it's basically just a nice, wide-ranging, very flexible, easy-to-use compressor.
Okay.
Also new on this one is a whole new limiter.
Right.
And unfortunately, like all limiters, it still sounds like a limiter. The good news on this one is you can get about twice as many dB of limiting before that happens.
Okay, so more transparent.
Very transparent. Dial it up, show somebody how much it's actually digging in, and it's like, it can go very deep, very painlessly.
Excellent.
On top of all of that, we have a new stereo field editor, and it's similar in some ways to standard MS circuits. We have width, which is the difference information.
Yes.
Depth, which is the sum information. And in most processors like this, the audio goes through one matrix to separate sum and difference, and then through a matching matrix to come back to left and right.
Yes.
In analog, that's a good way to do damage to your signal.
Sure.
Getting back to true left-right and real separation rarely happens. What we're doing here is blending the difference back into the left and right and treating the original left and right as golden.
Okay. So you're adding to the original left and right rather than
blending
separating
it back in, mixing it in.
Okay.
And to avoid the disconcerting out of phase effects that can happen with those kind of techniques, we've added a specially designed equalizer set of filters to minimize the worst parts of MS processing.
Sure, okay.
And those can be, there's 4 different pre-contoured settings that work real nice. For example, if you use the depth, which is the center information, and the low frequency, you can tighten up the bottom or add a little bit. Just the center stuff, just the bass and kick drum. Similarly, if you're doing it to the width, you can run it like an elliptical EQ where you're removing some of the difference information.
Yes. Yeah. Narrow it down at the bottom end.
Right. It works really, really well.
Good.
You can introduce the compressor alongside with this so that the sum is compressed through this side.
Yes.
The difference is compressed through this side.
Okay.
Another cool trick on this thing is the link. You can see when I press the link switch, lights go off here. This becomes a true master.
Right.
So this handles all of these controls, and very, very convenient.
Yeah, it looks very nice. Is this shipping now?
Yes, it's just beginning.
Just beginning to ship.
The only thing I might add, going through the whole thing, typically 3 op amps, and once again these all discrete, Class A. When you add this, it's only 4 op amps. Very, very pristine signal path.
Yes.
And huge Rupert Neve design transformers.
What else?
Yeah, we're real
Excellent.
proud of it.
Good. No, it looks really nice product. Really nice product. Do we have a street price for it?
Initially, there's a real good deal going on. I think it's around $4,000 US.
Okay.
It'll eventually be about $5,000.
Right.
But there's
So
a good introductory deal
buy
going
in
on
early.
right now. Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Hutch.
All right. Thank you.